Please, you are welcome to this lesson. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to update our app, how to unpublish our app, how to appeal to Google to restore suspended apps, how to add premium features to our apps, and then how to calculate earnings from published apps. So these are what we are going to learn in this lesson. My name is Frank Mpreku, the founder of FRANKWA1-IT services. So please just go to your browser and then type play.google.com/console. Then select your developer account. Alright, so here when it happens like this, it will take you to this place. Okay, all your published apps will be displayed here. Your published apps will be displayed here. Okay, and then if you have a lot of them, they will all be displayed, and then the information about the apps will also be displayed here. So first of all, let's see how we can update published apps. So for instance, this one is published. Explore browser is published. So please scroll and then come here. Click on this. Click on this arrow. Good. So now this app is selected. Okay. So how do we edit or update it? Please come here. Come to the dashboard menu. Click on it. Click on the three lines here. Then scroll down. Come here. Come to main store listing. Please click on it. Now we have app details. So here you can change the app name. You can edit the short description, the full description. You can edit. So all these things here you can edit. It is not every information you can edit, but all these information displayed here you can edit. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so please come here. Click on the menu, the dashboard menu here. Good. So let's scroll down again. We are done with this one. Click on store settings. So the store settings also have the app category and then the store listing contact details. You can edit. So if you want to edit here, please you click on edit. Then you can change it. If it is no longer an app but it is a game, you can change it. Then you can change the app category. You click on it and change it. When you are done, please you click on save. Okay, so click here and then close it. Then the store listing contact, the same thing. You click on edit. You can change the email, the phone number. If you have a website that you want to add it, you can do that. But that one I told you, it has a lot of technicalities that you have to learn. Other than that, you should maintain this one. So you can edit all this information here. Okay, so in all this, after you have edited or updated it, you see the save button down here. You click on the save button to save it. Please click on the three lines here. Alright, so please click on all apps. Now we have the apps here. So maybe you have an app that you want to unpublish. Okay, now come here, look at this place. We have the update status and then we have the app status. The update status will tell you whether the app is removed or not. The moment it is removed, you see it here. It will come here. You see, I have this one in review. I just removed this one, but it will have to take 1 hour before it takes effect. That's why it is in review. When it takes effect here, it will be removed by you. That is what you see here. Okay, so now we want to see how we can remove any of the apps. Okay, so the same way, you come here, look at the app that you want to unpublish. I want to unpublish this Expo Fish game. Okay, so I'll come here, click on this arrow. Good, it has taken us to this place. Then you click on the 3 lines here. Let's scroll down. Please come to setup. Okay, if these things are not displayed, you click on setup, then this one will be displayed. Click on advanced settings. So when you come here, you know, I've told you that I have unpublished this app, but it is waiting for the 1 hour period. So when you come here, this one will be published. You see it like this, published. So if you want to unpublish it, you click on unpublished and then you click on save. So now that it is unpublished, if I want to publish it again, I choose publish and I click on save. If it is published, you click on unpublished, then you click on save. It will take 1 hour for it to be unpublished. Okay, so let's take note of that. It is very simple. So and then what will happen is that when you unpublish an app, it means that nobody will be able to access it on Play Store. All right, please, let's continue. Okay, so like I explained, okay, when you unpublish, when you come here, it will be removed by you, but because this one is still under review, that's why we have it in review. When they approve of it, here will be removed by you. Now the next thing to look at is how to appeal to Google to restore suspended app. Sometimes you will publish an app, but the app will be suspended. For instance, if you develop an app that contains nudity, Google will not allow you to publish it. When you develop an app that contains a lot of violence, yes, they will not allow you to publish it. So there are certain things when you do, they will suspend your app. Okay, when it is suspended, it will show here, and once it is suspended, you will see a button here so that you can click on the button to appeal. In fact, I don't have a suspended app, that is why I can make it very practical, but it will always appear here, and then there will be a button here for you to click on it to appeal. When you click on it, a form will be displayed. It's very simple. You just fill the form, then you provide every information they need, and then you forward to them. They will study it, and if possible, if there is the need for them to restore it, they will restore the suspended app and then publish it for you. So let's take note of that. Now let's look at one important topic, that is how to add premium features to your apps. This one we will go to AppGazer. You go to appgazer.com. So let's go to appgazer.com. So please, when you come to AppGazer, click on your developed apps. Click here. All your apps will be displayed. Okay, so select an app that you want to add premium feature. So let me select the first one. Then after that, click on dashboard. Then let's come here. Let's choose premium. Alright, so please let's scroll down. Good. So when you come here, we have the master value, we have the starter, and then we have individual. Good. So these are the three premium features we have. Each of them is having its own value, but let's scroll down. Let's get the details of it. Please click here, compare plans. Click on it. Good. You see, this one has been displayed for you. So these are the various plans for you. So please let's look at the plans. Okay, for instance, when you subscribe to starter, the starter is not having ads option, so it means that no ads option. Starter you will not get that. Okay, but when you subscribe to individual too, you will not get it. It is only the master plan that is having no ads option. Okay, so these are the various plans, okay, that you can get. These are the various benefits that you can get. So depending on your strength, then you decide. Okay, so this is the master plan. That's the best value. $10 per month, 360 a year. Individual, $5 per month, 180 a year. Then starter, that is $1 per month, $45 a year. So depending on what you want to do, then you subscribe. But let me add, if you are developing an app for somebody or for an organization professionally, you should develop it in such a way that the app logo will not show. Now let's come here. You see, we have this custom logo on app launch. Okay, this one you'll be able to customize your own logo. Okay, customize your own logo. But here, white label, no AppGazer branding. So if you want to remove the AppGazer branding, especially when somebody clicks on about, okay, all the apps, when somebody clicks on about, the person will be able to know where you created it from. If you want to avoid that, then you either subscribe to individual or master. Okay, master premium, so that person will not be, so that no one will know where you develop the app from. So professionally, if you're developing it for somebody, they shouldn't see, and you need to subscribe to either the master or individual. For the starter, they will still see it. Okay, so let's take note of that. Kindly take your time, go through, and then you choose the one that is appropriate for you. Okay, so that is all about upgrading to a premium plan. Okay, so the last thing to do is to look at how we can calculate our earnings from published apps. Okay, so let's do that quickly, and then we will bring this lesson to an end. Please click on dashboard here, then sorry then click on monetize. Let's scroll down. You see the frequently asked questions. Please, all these things are there for you. Kindly take your time and then go through. Yeah, they are there for you. How to calculate the income from apps. How much money do I make if I create and publish an app? How do I run ads in my app? All these things are there for you. But this is what we are doing. Okay, but the rest you can go through yourself. So let's click on this. How to calculate income from apps. Now, when you publish an app, okay, please, what we are doing is what AppsGizer is telling us. Normally, when you Google to what Google tool will tell you may be different, but because we are publishing from AppsGizer, let's learn this. But you can still make more research. Okay, make more research and understand it more. Now, how to calculate? And they are saying that the most important thing to understand is that the money is paid for ads impressions. Now, when we talk about impression, that's the number of times that the advert pops up. When you launch the app, the number of times that the advert pops up, that is how Google pays you. It is not on the number of downloads, but the number of times that the advert will pop up. So they are saying that more impressions means more revenue. That is true. And then we have to also get to know that we have the interstitial, that's the full adverts, and then we have the banner, okay, or the small banner, which is the small advert. The interstitial or the full advert fetch more money than the small banner ID. So let's take note of that. Okay, the big one fetches more money than the small banner advert. So let's take note of that one too. Then we are saying we have this one, cost per mile. That is the cost per 1,000 impressions. For example, cost per mile, that is $1 on this ad placement, means that the network pays $1 for 1,000 impressions in this placement. So what they are saying is that for every 1,000 impressions, Google is going to pay you $1. So it means that when the app pops up, okay, when people install and you get 1,000 impressions, they are going to pay you $1. Okay, that is what they are saying. But when I made my research on Google, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. But like I said, we are publishing from AppsGizer, so let's learn this. But make your own research, okay? Make your own research. Now, this is what I was talking about. What determines the price? I was talking about this. Ad format, that's full screen. I was telling you that the full screen advert fetches more money than the small banner advert. So let's take note of that. And then the other one that we have to take note of is the country. You see, some countries fetches more money than others. For instance, when you download apps in Africa, okay, in Africa or in Ghana, you earn less as compared to countries like United States of America. So when someone views an advert, when someone installs your app in US, you get more money than when someone in Ghana or Africa watches advert on your app. So these are the calculations. Okay, this is the full screen. In Brazil, you see, in Brazil, this is what you earn. In in India, in Turkey, in Russia. So you see, in Iran, you see that in Brazil it is 1.09, but in Russia it is 1.63. In Iran it is 3.95. All right, so that is that. The rest are there for you. Please kindly take your time and then read and then make your own research. It will help you to know how much you are going to earn from the apps that you have published. Once again, my name is Frank Mpreku, the founder of Expo GHIT Services. See you again in our next tutorial.